so here we are in our new place. Weekly Trek-in 13? Maybe 12, we'll see. And yeah, just so Andy, Evan, Walker, same old thing as normal.
Happy to be here. Yep. Just kidding. If you haven't figured it out yet, this isn't Walker.
Fooled ya.
This is Trent, our good buddy Trent.
Yeah.
And
fun fact, Trent and I had my mother as a second grade teacher.
Yeah, and Walker...
In the portable.
Yeah.
The portable. And Walker wasn't really working out. It was really fun having him out here.
Times, I'm sure.
Yeah. But...
He had a kind of disgusting mustache, so...
Yeah, just...
There's only room for one.
There's only room for one disgusting mustache in this studio.
But no, so like it was great to have Walker out here. He's back home. Trent was looking for something to do, so hopefully works out better.
In all seriousness, Trent's just visiting for how many days?
About a week.
About a week?
Yeah. About a week.
He got in last night. What are your first impressions of Vietnam?
Well, so right out of the airport, it was really nice. There's a fast pass.
Oh yeah,
The fast pass got me through. I walked out. They had my name on a board. I was like, all right, here, we'll go get your visa, and I skipped all the lines, so I got through all that stuff really fast. But the traffic is interesting. All the little mopeds.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a stream of just cars just going in and out, not really caring whether there's a line there or a different car.
Yeah, totally.
So that was pretty interesting.
Well, tell him. So like, he applied for his visa online, and that's the same way we did it. But he said there was like a fast pass option for like $5 or $10 more to skip the line, and just tell him like, because you were sketched sort of. It's kind of
Yeah. So I walk out, and like after my 3 day of traveling from all the way from Arizona here, driving, airplane, layover, on the plane, more layover. I get out, and there's just a little Vietnamese girl with a sign that had my name on it, and so I went up to her, and I went up to her, and she's like, passport and like visa papers. I'm like, all right, hand it to her, and she just took off, and I was just standing there. She just literally just took off and just started walking away. I'm like, am I supposed to follow you? Am I supposed to stay here? So I kind of like followed slowly, and she went up in the office, and like I'm just standing there, and she's like, sit down. I'm like, okay, I'll sit down. Do whatever you tell me. And then like a couple of minutes later, she's like, okay, walk through here. I'm like, where's my visa? If I need that just to get back home. I had no clue what was going on, and she like had me walk through these gates. And that was it. And then I walked through these gates. And I'm like, now where'd I go? And so eventually she showed me where like the little place was. I was standing right next to it. No one wanted to say hi. Like no one wanted to say hi. I have your visa. They just like stared at me
and look at you.
But yeah, they handed it to me, and I just got on my way. It was pretty cool though. I got to skip a whole bunch of lines.
We will do that next time because we probably spent an hours waiting around there.
Yeah. If you're looking into it and you an hour of your time is worth it, looking to get into Fast Pass, or I don't even know. I didn't even see that option. Maybe we did, and we were just like, we don't need it.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so Trent's here. We're gonna over the next week, we're gonna kind of be showing him around. We're actually gonna be more touristy than we've actually been. We've really not. We haven't even done the Texaco building or Texco, whatever that is, like the
Saigon Tower.
Saigon Tower, as Andy calls it. So yeah, we're gonna be a little bit more touristy. Go around with these guys. Well, this guy, and we actually have another friend who plans on getting out here on Thursday.
Yeah, if he makes it. He's in. He's been in Dubai, and then now he's somewhere.
He's in Dubai.
He's still in Dubai. Okay.
Yeah. He visited Oman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he visited there. But for those of you who don't know, I wouldn't have known if he wasn't facing this. 4 Middle Eastern countries, like the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and like 2 others, accused Qatar of supporting terrorism, or maybe not being active enough to quell terrorism. And so they cut off I don't know, they cut their borders off to Qatar. So he had a flight that was going to go through the capital city, it's escaping me. But the capital of Qatar, through Qatar Airways, and go through Qatar and then come to Ho Chi Minh. And so all those flights are canceled now. And that happened yesterday, and his flight leaves tomorrow, or was supposed to. So he's like in the middle of, he's going to have to buy a new flight, doesn't know if Qatar Airways is ever going to reimburse him or what that looks like. So it's a bit of a mess, but at this point, like, he's in Dubai. He's got a flight that leaves from Ho Chi Minh back home in 3 weeks. So he's got to, like...
He'll get here someday.
Maybe.
Someday.
So maybe you'll see him. Or he'll just get a job in Dubai and we'll just never see him again.
It's his new home now.
New home. It's his home now. Yeah, so that's his case. And
we're gonna go to Bangkok and Siem Reap.
Oh yeah.
And
actually, Walker does get back tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's just not around right now.
Yeah, he flew back for his sister's wedding, as we mentioned last time. So yeah, he'll be back with us, and we're looking forward to traveling around with these guys if Santi ever makes it. So what do we got next? Oh, so we were in an Uber ride the other day. And we got in our first car accident in Ho Chi Minh. And I don't know, car accidents here, it was a motorbike accident. The motorbike crashed into the Uber. We don't think it was the Uber driver's fault.
No, it wasn't the Uber driver's fault.
And
this lady hit just the side that I was on, just hit, and I had a little yelp, and then the guy was like, ah, and he parked his thing there just in the middle of the street, and we're like, oh shit, what's going on here, And so he gets out. He helps the woman up and grabs the bike and checks it out and it still works, and they're all like, okay, and then she just hops on and goes off, and he's like, okay, see ya. And that's all it was. There's no exchanging of anything. It was just okay,
yeah,
helped her up, and that's that.
If you're okay, there's no, you just kind of deal with it and get up and go. And while we were doing that, or I think it was just before that accident, we were in the true traffic, a true traffic jam in Ho Chi Minh City. And so traffic has gotten progressively worse, at least we've heard in the city over the past couple of years, because taxes on cars used to be very high. Well, now it's lower. So the more cars, the more congestion is what we're hearing. I don't really know if that's true. I've only been here 3 months. But a true traffic jam is picture, and I'll show a video of this. Picture a big mess of bikes, and it's just pointed every which way.
There's no moving.
There's no moving.
There's nothing.
And it's just a bunch of bikes idling, just filling the air with all this. It was...
In our Uber, it was coming through the vents, and you don't even want to breathe in the car. It was just fucking gross.
Yeah, it was gross. And there's the poor everyone that has to sit there and breathe any of that. But they have a traffic officer that's sifting through the traffic.
He wasn't wearing a mask.
Not even wearing a mask, but I'm sure because people have to be able to read his lips with all the noise going on. So he doesn't even have a mask on, and that's his job, is to sift through that mess. And anyway,
and there were it seemed like civilians that were coming through and helping people too. It was just
there was
a mess, man.
Just. And so it took a while just to get maybe 20 yards.
Yeah.
But to be fair, in the video that I would have shown that you probably just saw was I've only seen something like that 3 times since being here. So I haven't seen it super common, a true traffic jam, but it does occur, and it was pretty crazy. And maybe it always happens at the same intersections, which is why they would have a traffic cop at those intersections, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't really know.
So we went to a McDonald's for the first time in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And it's actually it's indistinguishable, almost.
100% Australian beef.
Yeah, they do have ads for 100% Australian beef, which is kind of weird. But you had some joke about a.
Oh yeah, so for those of you who've seen Pulp Fiction,
I have not.
They talk about the Royale with
have
cheese.
You seen Pulp Fiction, Trent? No.
Oh, whatever, man. Well, there's. I'm hoping that
90%.
Hopefully, we've picked the right audience, and that the people that care enough to watch these videos have seen Pulp Fiction. If not, they have
watch it.
They have the Royale with cheese here, so naturally that's what I ordered the first time. Delicious, the McRoyale.
And that's a joke.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction insider.
Okay, there's a joke there somewhere.
I won't even
guess.
talk about it anymore, but just know I had a Royale with cheese.
But yeah, so this is our new place.
We'll give them a tour.
We'll give you a tour, and we had to leave our like bed and breakfast resort-y area in the country.
It was sad.
It was sad because we really liked Dominic and Twee and that little cute puppy they got while we were there. And also living out there was really nice because it turns out there is still construction going on everywhere in the city.
We were just sitting in the room and you hear construction over like a tower that they're building next door. It's like, well, at least we'll wake up early.
This is a pretty nice place, though.
It is, totally.
Yeah, there's a great pool outside.
Yeah.
Bunch of patio stuffs.
No, it's good. We'll definitely show him.
Are we going to meet our new landlord?
Oh, he'll stop by. Yeah, we haven't
later
figured out the
today.
Wi-Fi yet, so.
Yeah. And saying goodbye to Twee was like kind of sad.
So sad,
I
dude.
really like Twee.
She was the most mother figure I've had, like, in Vietnam, for
Totally,
sure.
totally.
For sure. Yeah, what a sweetheart.
But it's interesting, like, when you leave, like, I don't know, we've left, like, a couple places where we've lived there for a month, and you, without being able to speak hardly any Vietnamese except for, like, the food items that you've grown to like, it's interesting how you can build a connection with someone. Like, you know, all the restaurants we frequented, and they knew our orders, and we'd laugh, and, like, you know, we'd order, and then they'd, like, laugh at our pronunciation, you know, and then it was, I don't know. It's just nice, like, making those, like, small connections, and then you think, like, it's kind of sad. I'll probably never see these people again.
Yeah. I mean, what are the odds we go back to
Well, pretty good. I think that's.
We're
pretty
trying to
close.
get cold
We
better
don't-
at
we have no
pronouncing that. But I mean, yeah, we might show up there again, but it's just like you said, the odds of seeing some of those people that we're happy to see every day.
idea.
There's no guarantee on that.
Yeah.
But I guess that's life every day. I don't know.
Like this fried rice place, maybe you call it.
Sure.
It was a super dirty restaurant.
Gross.
A dirty restaurant. I loved it though. Walker couldn't eat there at the end
Because it was gross.
He was just so greased out.
Watching him
grossed
prep
out.
the food.
Yeah. Oh god, you just don't even watch. But it's so good. The food is great.
It was great.
But they have, hands down, the greasiest, dirtiest little dog running around in this restaurant. It's just like, even looking at that can ruin your appetite.
Yeah. And it was like, the first time we were there, like, oh, it's a cute puppy, because it was pretty young. It was a puppy. But the more and more we went there, it was like, as he's just like eating these just, the food we feel grossed out eating sometimes.
Yeah.
He's eating it off the floor. And that was just gross to us.
Yeah, it's a greasy pup.
That was a greasy pup. Anyway, but that was just one restaurant. I mean, like, I don't mean to characterize like all Vietnamese restaurants.
No,
as, like,
blame reciprocally.
Yeah. So
That one.
that one was, we still ate there very frequently.
Every day, sometimes more than once.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
The food here is pretty good. I mean, I've only been here for today and had a couple meals.
Yeah, you go to Mi Jiao Hai San.
Oh, hi, son. Yeah.
With
Pronunciation?
With
no Coke.
no Pepsi. No Pepsi.
No Pepsi.
Sting, only Sting.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how, like, being in a different country, little things like just ordering can turn into kind of an adventure.
So tough. Like, I was just sitting there standing in line like a normal person would, and all of a sudden, there's 3 ladies in front of me, and all of a sudden, like, 5 or 6 more people just walk in front of me. I'm like, oh, there's no lines here. You just kind of just push your way to the front and just order whenever you can.
You know what that reminds me of, and we haven't told them about this, is the ATM. Have we talked about the ATMs?
I don't know. If we haven't, we should.
Okay, so this might be repetitive, but I don't think it is. So we were trying to pull money out in Duc Lan, and I really tried to pronounce that right.
I think you did.
And you gotta go like duh. Yeah, you gotta do the throat thing. I don't know. Anyway, the weirdest thing about the ATMs, I haven't seen it as much in the city, like in Ho Chi Minh, but in this particular area. So picture Andy is the ATM, and here I am, and I'm like plugging in my information, or just anybody, any Vietnamese person, and the entire line is like right up against his back.
And they're all talking about like how much they're withdrawing.
Yeah, they're all like talking about
there.
each other like shit. Like it's so weird.
It's bizarre because we're standing there. It's like, okay, we're in line, and it takes forever. I don't know. It's because like something that like Vietnamese people don't trust the bank, so they take out like all of their money whenever it's deposited or something.
Yeah,
like that.
we don't quite
know.
understand.
But it seems to take Vietnamese people forever.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we're sitting there like waiting for this one day. We're waiting for like a half hour at this place for this one lady, and then like these guys roll up and they just hop in front and they're like in the booth with her. And it's like, okay, well, I guess we'll just go home. You know? It's the weirdest thing.
So we really only pull money from an ATM when it's empty now. We don't really mess with lines anymore.
No.
Funny thing about money in Vietnam. So I've only been. This is my first day, and so far, like I calculate everything's purchased off of our first meal. You told me like our first meal was like $1.50, and it was like 30,000. Yeah, 30K. So that's how I calculate everything. It's just that's $1.50.
Oh,
30K. Just like the minus everything,
Yeah.
just to figure out how much I'm spending on stuff.
Yeah.
That works out.
It was pretty funny.
So,
I don't know if you saw our Instagram, but it's pretty. You should check it out. Our last night at the Airbnb, and this just beautiful storm rolled in, and I mean I'll show you. I didn't take a video of it, but I'll put a picture up just so you can see it. And it really reminded me of Iowa.
yeah, it did.
Storm season in Iowa, and
beautiful.
watching it come over the plains. And I was really happy that we were in Trekyeah for that.
Yeah.
Because
Here we
you
wouldn't
wouldn't have seen it quite
wouldn't
as
have
well.
seen.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
all the buildings and everything. So that was really cool. A cool kind of goodbye.
Yeah. It was really cool looking. And also that night, so we're like teaching more and more as it goes on, and as time goes on, and we are on these platforms longer. And so I had a couple of classes that night, and one of the classes, like there were 3 students and me. 2 of them didn't show up, so it was just this one guy and me. And man, we were having such a good time. And the guy, like you could tell, like the kid like really learned. Like he absolutely learned, like as he's going through this. And it's just like it feels really good, like teaching. It actually feels really good. And it's interesting because I think a lot of it is because it's online and you don't have to deal with a lot of the classroom management and other sort of things that you do if you have a physical class.
With like 15 kids, you can put a lot of attention on.
But I really, right.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of like look forward to teaching. It's not like the reason I came out here or all that, you know, it's more to like start the business and do that sort of thing. But like, I'm having a really good time teaching.
Totally. And it's fun, as he said, as I've begun to teach more online, is watching them learn, watching a kid learn, and knowing that you're helping them,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost the challenge is kind of fun when you're teaching online because that making a connection is just a little bit tougher, and so like you really want to get, like you want to do with anybody, you want to be like approved, you want people to like you. And so when you're like getting these students, it's like you really want to like try to build that relationship, and it's really cool to see them learn and to make a connection even just through a webcam. It is definitely enjoyable, and it just reminds us, because we talked about that a little bit when we were doing our trial classes, like in physical classrooms. It was kind of fun to watch kids learn, and I'm going to reiterate the point that it's really nice online because they have all the lesson plan, like the PowerPoint slides. Like the kid can stay pretty well entertained, and you just have to engage them. So like, I really like that about online teaching, is that it's all about engagement. It's all about like making sure that they are interested and being able to focus them in. There's just a lot about online teaching that I really like.
Yeah.
Not to say that like teaching in a classroom is miserable or anything by any means, but I think I know that I prefer online teaching.
Yeah, I certainly agree.
Yeah.
Trent is in an interesting. He's doing something interesting in Arizona. You want to tell him about that quick?
Yeah, so I just moved down to Arizona actually a week before I got here. I actually roomed with, went to school with both these guys, but roomed with Evan all throughout college. Unfortunately, I'm kidding.
That used to be the thing.
That was our thing.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
But so yeah, I just accepted a job down in Arizona. I'll be selling custom suits to basically the movers, the shakers of Arizona, the people that own all like the businesses that need to look nice but they don't have the time to do it. So I'm going to meet a lot of new people from a completely new city I've never been to, And I'm going to do it I'm living with a lot of my buddies. I have 4 guy roommates, and we have a 5-bedroom house. It's super nice.
It's a beautiful home.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous, man.
Yeah. Pool, jacuzzi, spa, all that kind of
Little like waterfall.
Little waterfall features.
Yeah.
Over a golf course with the mountains in the background.
Yeah.
Paying a little bit for it, but I mean it's cool because like the guys I'm living with, they're all extremely motivated, just like these guys are. They're 2 of them are running a business together, an e-commerce business on Amazon. Another one's a realtor, and another one is working in maintenance. And then you got me that's like selling suits. So we have like our minds just kind of like all combining together, just sharing ideas, sharing stuff, and sharing adventures basically. So
yeah, we wanted to make sure he shared that just because like it is cool, like it is different, and I don't know, for anybody like.
But it's really cool too to have like friends. Like our friends are moving all throughout the world, and especially these guys over here in Vietnam. I personally would probably never have came to Vietnam if it wasn't for these guys to take that huge leap into the unknown. It really allows someone like I said, I'm moving to a different state, but allows me to gives me a chance to go visit different parts of the world, and having someone there to know what it is, and so I don't have to spend as much time as these guys have, but I can still get a good
chunk of it.
good
feel.
chunk of the culture and feeling. So
Let's show them the place.
As you can see, we've got a beautiful 4-star kitchen, fully equipped with
4-star.
fully equipped with 1 glass and some chopsticks. But it's more equipped than our apartment in Bintan, if you remember that one.
this is 1 glass.
So that's the glass. The other ones we had to pull from the bathroom, like the toothbrush cups that they use. Yeah, but we washed them, promise. And then this is
the living room here.
Oh yeah, the living room. Yeah. Well, let's show them the
nice.
pool. We got some
patio.
rain going on. It's rainy season, but
We think
it's rainy season. You can see we've got the washer, which is outside. That's interesting. And then in the pool, which maybe we'll use. I know Trent wants to, so we will use it. And I think there's a hot tub there too. I'm not sure.
That looks like a hot tub.
little patio, place to hang your clothes up right here.
And also, I guess it's worth saying, so this is a 3-bedroom house, and it is for us for 9 days. It's $410.
Yes, so right around there.
Right around there. So
5 people.
So like for a month, you're looking at about them charging $400 a person. And so you got 1 room here. There's 2 twins. Walker and you're gonna have a great time in here.
I think they're gonna push the beds together.
Yeah, they've been talking about pushing the beds together. There's a bathroom here. That's beautiful. You can see the nice granite slab on the bottom. It's my favorite feature, personally. Trent's room. We're giving him a single room because he's our special buddy.
He's our special guest.
Our special guest.
It's nice that wall art you got there. I haven't seen that before.
It's Anthony Bourdain. It's a piece.
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol. And Trent's got a nice patio. And what's really weird is to get to the last room, you have to take the patio.
It's the only way to get here.
And you have to go in this way, I think.
Unless it's locked. Then you just have to go through. You just have to go through the other one.
If it's locked, then you have to use the other door.
The other door is just so fucking hassle to get to, though.
So yeah, the patio door's locked. You use this one. And this is going to be my room, and if Santi ends up living in Dubai, then this is going to be just my room.
That'd be nice.
I'm really hoping he gets stuck in Dubai.
He doesn't make it out.
And here's my own personal bathroom until Santi gets here. Yeah, it's beautiful. I like to brag about it.
I really enjoy all the floral colors throughout the whole place.
Yeah,
The prints are pretty incredible.
So yeah, I mean that's the place.
It's the spot.
It's this definitely.
Oh, and we got the widescreen for the big game. The big match that's coming up.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us. Trent, say something funny.
So, all right. We had fun today, so it was fun and awesome. And this was Trekyeah.
Decent.
Decent close. And now we're to real close.